Hi guys, this is Virginia Lee from the channel Virginia Loves Filmmaking. I'm extremely passionate about anything related to filmmaking, and on this channel I make anything from filmmaking how-tos to film reviews, and I also make short films of my own. So if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing. So today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite singers and her new movie that is coming out. Lady Gaga has a new movie coming out called A Star Is Born, which is directed and co-starred by famous actor Bradley Cooper. This marks Lady Gaga's first leading role in a major motion picture. So in this video, I will introduce the film, talk about how this movie originally was meant for Beyonce, Gaga's artistic journey in getting to this point in her career, and how she inspires me as an artist. So if you are interested by all that, be sure to stick around to the end. Alright, so first let's roll parts of the trailer, which was just released.
Maybe it's time to let the old ways die.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Okay.
Tell me something, girl.
Do you write songs or anything?
I don't sing my own songs.
Why?
I just don't feel comfortable.
Why wouldn't you feel comfortable?
Almost every single person has told me they like the way I sounded, but that they didn't like the way I look.
I think you're beautiful.
I'm falling
Hey,
What?
I just want to take another look at you.
in all the good times. I find myself longing for change.
Here's what we're gonna do. You come sing that song that I love.
No, I can't do that.
Here we go.
Jack, it's not funny. Jack.
Look at me.
All you gotta do is trust me. That's all you gotta do. We're far from the shallow now.
I'll link to the full trailer in the description if you're interested in seeing it. Alright, so Bradley Cooper stars as a country music singer who comes across an undiscovered talent played by Lady Gaga, whose voice and potential star power captivates him. Gaga's character is a woman named Allie, and their romance becomes strained after her career begins to overshadow his. Alright, so here's some more information on the movie. It's the third remake of the movie that has previously starred Janet Gaynor and Frederick March in a 1937 film, and then Barbara Streisand and Chris Christopherson in a 1976 film. So this is the third remake of that film, and I think every year people try to get it remade, and now it's finally being remade a third time. This is also Bradley Cooper's directorial debut. This is as much his movie as it is Lady Gaga's movie. Additionally, Lady Gaga wrote a number of original songs for the film, so some of the songs that you see them perform on stage in the film is actually written by Lady Gaga and in collaboration with some other artists and musicians. The movie is set to release on October 5th, 2018. I'll definitely be checking it out then. Here's some more interesting facts about this production and its process. So in 2011, it was announced that Clint Eastwood was in talks to direct Beyonce in a third remake. However, Beyonce got pregnant, so the project got delayed.
They also failed to cast a number of other male actors, including Leonardo DiCaprio, Will Smith, Christian Bale, Johnny Depp, and Tom Cruise, for a variety of reasons. Who knows, right? But usually, yeah, that happens in all films. All films try to cast a variety of actors, and actors drop out for reasons, and then new actors come in for reasons, so yeah.
The process of film production is really up in the air, especially if you're working with these like huge actors. And an interesting thing is that, the studio and the writers that wrote the film had wanted to get this film off the ground in 2011, and now it's 2018 when it's finally being released. That's 7 years, right? And I think they probably started writing it even longer. So, it took 10 years for this movie to get off the ground, and you might be like, whoa, that's crazy. But that's true of most films. Like, for example, Deadpool. Right now it's an international sensation. The new Deadpool movie is coming out, but at the time it took them like years and years and years and years and years to get the movie off the ground, because the studio was not certain that a superhero movie with so much swearing and violence and common references to pop culture would be understood by the public. They might not be used to a movie like that, so it took a lot by Ryan Reynolds and the writers. Eventually, Ryan Reynolds leaked a short clip of part of the movie that they shot, and that's how they got it off the ground. So truly, it's a hard thing. Alright, so this is Gaga's first feature film, and what got her to this point. Around 2014-2015, she started going into jazz, and she also started to star in American Horror Stories. The 5th season, called Hotel, where she plays a hotel owner named Elizabeth, and a witch in the 6th season named Skathak. Definitely pronouncing it wrong. In the 6th season called Remake, which is all about witches, so I'll roll some of the clips and trailers from those so you can get a sense of her acting style.
And how do you know I haven't found love? True love. Maybe for the very first time.
Surely not for the first time, Mrs. March.
I've always been scrupulously honest with you, James. I never pretended more than I felt. And I never claimed to love you.
Alright, so for those performances at the 73rd Golden Globe Awards, Gaga received the Best Actress in a Miniseries or Television Film Award for her work in the season. I actually didn't know that. You could tell that her acting was horror genre. It's very dramatic and very stylized. And as you can see in the new film, it's really not like that. The new film is kind of like a romance drama film, and her acting is very nuanced and very subtle, and she's not glamorous, and she's not kind of playing to that mystique. I really support her in like continuous reinvention, and I think that speaks to like an artist, especially for filmmakers. Like, a lot of it is so commercial, it's so much about money, where we have to balance what the world wants from us with what excites us and what we want, you know. And oftentimes the world wants this from us, but we want to do this, and we know that we have to do this in order to push our own boundaries as artists. So Lady Gaga is very inspiring to me as a filmmaker in that way. Alright, that's all I have for this video. If you liked it, please don't just like it mentally, please physically click the button below to let me know. And also, maybe comment below and tell me what are your personal memories with Lady Gaga if you grew up with her music, and what do you think of the new movie that's about to come out. And that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.